Alright guys, I'm gonna cut to the chase here. Get ready for an epic online battle on Company of Heroes 2. I was originally gonna downplay this intro just to make you think this was just like an average battle. But I can't really do that when the video is like an hour and 30 minutes long and the title will probably be something flashy. So basically, get your snacks and drinks, get ready for an epic show. This is going to be one hell of a battle. So yeah, this is a great example of never surrendering, never giving up. Even when you think you are going to be swallowed whole in the jaws of defeat, you can pry your way out of there. And that's all I'm going to say. So like I said, guys, get ready for an epic match. Now, I don't really upload a lot of Company of Heroes 2, and by the way, it's going to take me some while to get used to the controls here. It's a little crazy, but I think I've uploaded a total of like 3 Company of Hero videos, and they all got over 100k views, which is pretty good for my channel. But to be fair, that was during the golden age of my channel, so anything I really upload did pretty well. So I'm just gonna test the waters here, see how this video does. If you want to see more, let me know. I feel like this is right up your alley. It's strategy, it's war, it's just World War II, so it's kind of cool. It's refreshing to see guns instead of swords. So like I said, guys, I'm not an expert at this game by any means. So the commentary... oh, there we go. Machine gun crew waiting orders. The commentary is going to be fairly shallow in terms of strategy. But nonetheless, I hope you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the gameplay here. And if you are an expert at Company of Hero, if you're a veteran player, then you can just kind of watch the video and probably have a better understanding of what's going on than I actually do. But I do hope to get better at the game. And if you want to see more, the best way to show that is with comments, with likes, and of course, sharing the videos. So yes, here we go. Let me go ahead and turn on the UI. There we go. So we can, or the HUD, we can see what's going on. Now, let me actually do normal speed now, because this is a long one. So looking at the teams real quick, this is a 4 versus 4. We have historically accurate alliances. We have the allies over on this side. So we got 2 British forces, both in blue, so normal blue, and then we've got like a turquoise blue. We do have some US forces, which is in the green, and then in the yellow, which is strange, should be red, right? We've got Soviet Russia. Now back over on the other side, we do have mostly, actually just all German factions. I believe one is like Eastern Front and the other two are Eastern Front and the other 2 are Western Front. So it's just a little note there. Now we already have some contacts here over on this side for a very strategic point here. So we've got the Germans kind of pushing forward. We got the purple and orange Germans pushing forward, and I believe they are going to try to make a push for this this victory point. There is 3 victory points on the map, of course, dead center, and the Germans are going to go ahead and push up. They've got an engineer squad pushing forward. The American rifles are on the run, and look at that. We've already got some epic music going on. The Allies have pushed in the center. They've got some British rifles. And it looks like they've got an MG pushing into position. Over on the other front, though, it seems like, oh god, it seems like the Germans have this one under control. They've got some decent forces, some SMG forces. It looks like an engineer squad taking out some British troops as well. We also have an infantry vehicle kind of putting down some suppressing fire. The Germans are right in the face of this armored vehicle, and they're gonna go ahead and pull out of there. And it looks like the Allies have this one under control. They also have a little bit of a foxhole, a bunker here, kind of putting down, covering fire. But the Germans are gonna take shelter into this building and just hold down the fort until reinforcements can arrive. If we head back over in the center, it's still, no, it's actually being contested. We got rifles taking on some again, engineers. And they are going to take the center, but for how long? We got more allies pushing from the side. So, yeah, this is epic, guys, epic. So, over here, the Germans have taken this victory point, and the Germans are now trying to set up some defenses, trying to prepare for future waves of attacks. We do have some American forces, some rifles. Yeah, some rifles headed over towards the center. I think the Allies really want to take the center because the Germans, even though they cleared it out, they haven't quite captured it. They just didn't have enough manpower. Back over here, the Allies have got this under control as well. So you can see that the Allies are certainly, they're winning this one. They've got a solid head start in this one. They do have to be careful here. This is a German occupied house. This is, oh yeah, opening fire from the window, putting down suppressing fire on US forces and British forces. Now they're going to crawl their way over to this building, but this is going to be a nasty one. They do have some more German engineers pushing, so they're really trying to penetrate the back lines of the Allies. Maybe trying to distract them over on this backside so they can concentrate and take this victory point. But you can see the British are now going to focus on this victory point. And the MG's actually moving out. Look at this, the German MG moving out. Are they going to, yeah, they're going to limber up here. They're going to set it up. Let's see, are they going to turn? Come on. See, the other squad just kind of helping defend. But these American rifles, they could take them out. That's what rifles are known for. There we go, there we go. Oh, no, no, no. They are wiped out, and they're going to retreat out of there. We do have some German reinforcements closing in. They're going to try to cut them down, make sure he doesn't get those troops to reinforce the lines. All right, so sweet. Now the Germans are making a bold, bold push for the center. Now, let's not forget that they still control this location, but we've got more allies headed towards this way. Doesn't seem like they're going to go with a direct assault, but there is some Germans set up in the trenches over here, ready to defend this right side in the German point of view, the right side victory point. Now we got more forces headed over to the center. Looks like we got a couple squads of conscript infantry from the Russians and some infantry from the British. Now the Germans are having to kind of pull back here. They've got a sizable force marching forward. The only thing holding back these Germans is going to be the conscripts here. Look at these Germans just going straight for the wall. Maybe they can lob a grenade over there, but now the Russians have occupied this small little hut, small building essentially, just holding back. And oh, we got a nice MG position here from the Russians holding this street, making it very difficult for the Germans to advance upon that position. More Germans pushing on this side as well. So let's not forget here, guys, that the Allies control 2 victory points, and that is why they are in a solid lead. It's not a huge lead. It's only by 10 here. I do believe we hear some mortars coming in. That might be some German mortars. Let's look if there's anything in the back lines. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, there it is. We got German mortar putting down some heavy fire on this building, trying to basically destroy it and get these Russians out of here so they can focus. But the Allies definitely need to send up some reinforcements in the center. This is a very heated area. Nice, nice. Some grenadiers here putting down, suppressing fire. Back over here, you can see the Allies are kind of, you know, they're preparing themselves. They're building up some defenses. They've got a mortar set up. They're actually limbering up that mortar. Oh, no, they're going to unlimber it and continue to fire. So, yeah, Russians holding. Look at this, the Germans going for a bold charge over on this flank. We got more Germans coming around this way. The red German player pushing, really trying to take this capture point. But the Allies, man, they've got, look at that. Oh, the grenade just misses these men. And they've got the MG just spraying down these Germans as they advance. And the flamethrower going in. Look at that. It takes out a few. Oh, no, wow. Untouched, unscathed. And that backfired. No pun intended, but that backfired. And they lost their flamethrower unit. And now we got some American rifles. America pushing forward right in the open field, trying to hold back these Germans. Germans flanking around with some rifles of their own. Oh, some grenadiers, and they're trying to grenade out. Oh, nice. They're setting up this little bunker there on fire. Now they're gonna fall back, and the Americans are gonna continue to hold. And the MG, really nice job from the British. Let's look in the center here. Let's see what's going on. Things are kind of calming down a little bit here. The Allies are able to get some time to build up some defenses. These MGs are so important early on in these games. If that's one thing I remembered, just holding down strategic points. And it seems like there's now a sense of calm on the Eastern Front, on the Western Front. The Germans still got their engineers still holding down the fort. Not a lot of action over on this side. Allies are obviously mostly focused on defending the 2 victory points that they currently have. And there goes more flamethrowers trying to get these Russian MGs out of here, but they continue to hold their ground. And this flamethrower is just not having any luck so far throughout this battle. All right, let's go back over this way. We got a captain over here. That's cool. Leveled up. So we got an anti-tank. Nice. Looks like a anti-tank there. We do have a mortar half track, putting down some nice mortar fire, keeping the German lines, you know, keeping them frosty. No pun intended. No pun intended. Keeping their defenses down, keeping their numbers down, maybe trying to take out some of their buildings. We do have a German mortar team pushing forward towards the center. This is epic, guys. This is epic. Germans are making a push. They're gonna fall back now. They didn't like that. They didn't like that one bit. Look at that. The British. Oh man. I got a 40mm here. Just putting down the pain, the hurt on the German position. And now we've actually have a counter push here. So mostly we've seen the Allies be a little defensive, but now that they kind of got things under control, they've got their mortars set up. Oh god, the flank. Look at this flank by the Germans, and the Russians are out of there. So that little push there did not pay off. The rest of the German conscripts taking shelter. Oh man, some friendly fire there. Come on, America. Come on, watch out. You know, already setting off that Cold War. Going for the Russians. What is he doing? Why is he doing that? So you got the US. Oh my god, look at this push. We got a lot of rifles pushing in. Going for the German mortar. German mortar just getting the hell out of there. They're fleeing for their lives. Americans really pushing on the flank. Do the Germans have an answer for this? Wow, lots of mortar fire coming down. Let's go ahead and get some cinematics going on here. This is really cool. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. There's a mini-map. I didn't mean to press that. Again, I'm still getting used to this. But yeah, the mortar crew getting caught out there. The U.S. really hunting them down. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at how he's holding the rifle. Like, what the hell? All right, but they're pushing. Let me go ahead and turn on the UI here. Oh. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nice. This music's epic as hell, too. So the U.S. pushing here, actually pushing back the Germans. The Germans still hold on to this capture point, but this is really going to affect their resources, and this is going to be a huge problem for the rest of the German lines because they have so much more to defend now. This is a very wooded area as well, which could cause some issues. But yeah, the Allies still not going for this. We got some anti-armor here, anti-tank. They're setting up. I think they're prepping for some kind of counter-assault over on this point. But if you're the Allies, you don't need to do that. Now we got some Germans kind of going around the flank, and they're going to try to take this back. The Americans pushing through the forest here, maybe trying to get back over to friendly territory. And the Germans are on the run, guys. Look at them. Trying to save as many men as possible. This building completely destroyed by, I assume, the American mortar. So good use of the mortar on the half track. Back over here, the German MG. I mean, this squad is down. They've got 2 men defending this building. It's looking pretty rough for them. The British have this completely under control, and the Germans are being pushed back left, right, and center. Okay, maybe not right, because they still control this, but it's more of a figure of speech. But yeah, they're opening fire. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, can we? I want to change the camera angle here. Here we go. Nice little engagement. The Germans are making a great push here. They are not going to lose this victory point. They're not going to let the Allies push them back on this side because this is all they have. This is all they need. Okay, they need more. I shouldn't say that. But this is something they have, and they're not going to lose. So the Germans. Oh, man. Nice job by the British there. It's like they were prepping for a counter assault. So you see that the Allies, let me get the better camera view here. Get a little bird's eye view. You can see that the Allies, they're not, I mean, they want to take this victory point, yes, but it's not something they need. They control the other 2. Things are looking fine. So they're just setting up defenses. They're making so that they won't lose this one. They're holding here and just preventing the Germans from doing any kind of counter push to push back the Allied lines. Now back over here, it looks like the Germans are coming to claim this because they have yet to capture this one. They are getting harassed by some mortars, but they still haven't taken that position. All right, we've got a counter push here, guys. German forces. We got engineers. We got rifles, grenadiers. We got some engineers as well. There we go, going after. Nice. Now we're starting to see some heavier armored vehicles. Look at the Su-76M assault gun. They're now doing a little retreat there, a little tactical retreat, something that the Russians are pretty good at doing. And the Germans are now having to crawl back to the safety of their, oh my God, they're just getting shelled to shit, guys. And look at this Allied front line. They've got armor, they've got anti-tank, MGs. I mean, it's insane. We got an anti-tank squad pushing forward. They're trying to take it out. Can they get it in time? That would really give them some points there. Oh, yes, they do get it. It's down, it's down. And they're gonna fall back. Fall back. Look at this guy. He's like, oh shit, oh shit. Scheiße, scheiße. Schnell, schnell. There they go. They're falling back. I love it, man. So the Germans doing a great job there. It's a little suicidal, but they got that armored vehicle out of the battlefield, and that's going to really help them a little bit. I mean, it doesn't help too much here with this little defense of the MGs, but God, this is so epic. I don't know what, guys, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry for not uploading more Company of Heroes. And yes, you know, the thing about Company of Heroes, excuse me, the thing about Company of Heroes, it is a little arcadey. Nobody's doubting or nobody's disagreeing with that, right? But still, it has its moments of like, it's just a really good tactical game, even though it's arcadey. You still have to use tactics. It's still cinematic as hell. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. But, you know, it's no like, you know, a lot of people, I'm rambling on right now, but a lot of people compare this to Men of War, Assault Squad. That's kind of like the more realistic version. This is obviously more arcadey, but that's okay. I enjoy it nonetheless. I think it's really good. It's really epic. Anyways, back to the battle. We got decent forces from the Russian and American forces. They're really pushing hard in the center. Now we're getting some tanks, guys. We got a Panther over here, medium tank. He's gonna go ahead and do a tactical retreat here. Lots of anti-tank from the Americans. They're pushing up with some riflemen. Russians charging forward. I know the Russians are pretty good at spamming the conscripts. Oh man, we got a Panzer over here. Panzer and a Panther putting down, suppressing fire, crushing these Russians. Now look at this. Look at the numbers here. The Germans are starting to get greatly outnumbered in terms of points, not in men. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God, now we got some Allied armor coming in, some British armor. Oh, we got a Sherman, guys. So epic. Now we're starting to see the heavy stuff. And oh, we got a German. Let's see, Panzer. Oh, nice. Panzer headquarters. I believe that is an anti-tank. They're gonna, oh yeah, nice. The Allied armor is falling back. Infantry falling back. We got an MG, they just lost their life there. We also have the anti-tank. They're set up right at the border of these two territories. So a nice little exchange there. Nobody really lost too many men. Nobody lost any armor, but it was a nice little exchange between the two forces. The Germans still hold on to this victory point. It's their lifeline. It's the thing, it's their beacon of hope in this battle, to hold on to this point and do something. Turn this one around. They could even eventually push this way. I mean, nothing is defending here, but you don't want to stretch yourself too thin. We've got a base right here, but I just don't think they have the manpower over here to do anything like where they can, you know, counter push. The Germans are now going for the center. This is just a really tough position for the Germans. Oh, and the mortars. Oh my God. The mortars, oh, they just wiped out that German advance. Oh, and they're trying to take out some armor, but their anti-tank, their squad is getting evaporated. They're falling back. They're getting the hell out of there. So epic. So this is such a difficult position for the Germans because it's so much in favor of the Allies because they have these vantage points over here. It's just really, really difficult for the Germans to get any kind of pushback because it's so heavily defended. Now we got some tanks rolling in. We got a bit of a tank battle here. Oh, this Panther, though, he's taking heavy heat. We also have the Panther trying to put down suppressing fire, trying to take out this infantry who's trying to man this anti-tank. No, he's not going to let him take that. No way. Come on, roll him over. Spray, come on, MG, take him out. Oh, I just love it, man. It's so epic. All right. Let's see, what do we got? Nice, we got an assault. Stug 3. I probably mispronounced that one. Yeah, in terms of weapons in this time, I'm just like not too familiar. I always know the like cliche stuff like the Panzer and Sherman, T-34 and stuff like that, but yeah, this is actually a subject in history that I really enjoy learning about, but just not as I don't want to say passionate, because I do, like, I've loved a lot of, like, I really get into a lot of World War II movies and just the time period and just how crazy it was. You know, it's like just I mean, this is the bloodiest war mankind has ever seen. So it's just that, I don't know, that modern warfare just all out, you know? Just something that thankfully we've never seen again after World War II. That might be partially because of nuclear weapons. But anyways, I'm rambling on again. The German tanks having to fall back here a bit. They do not like what they're taking right now. Look at the U.S. forces crawling up men. We got a Sherman moving forward as well. Oh my God. The Germans trying to hold on this side. Lots of forces on this flank. Kind of flanking the U.S. forces as they push forward. We do have a lot of armored vehicles trying to focus down this German position. We got mortars. We got MGs. We got some grenadiers doing a pretty good job of holding this front line, but they can't hold on for much longer without support. And here we go. We got some German anti-tank, but the mortars focus them down, and they are gone off the battlefield. Wow, okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Armored hit. The armor is hit. They need to fall back. They are near dead. This Panzer really close. And oh my God. Oh, come on. Don't you lose this tank. Oh, no. The Germans lose their tank. And look at the blaze, the fire right now. Holy shit. That's crazy. So the Allies, they're doing a pretty good job, but they don't want to push too hard. They could lose everything that they oh my God. The entire German position has been wiped out, and the Germans are now less than 300 points. The Allies, a whopping total of 476. It is looking really bad for the Germans. It's looking very difficult for them. Now, they did, well, I mean, the Germans are recovering pretty quickly here. The yellow German, or I'm sorry, the orange German player pushing in with a lot of troops, but the biggest problem right now for the Germans, I think, is the mortars. The mortars are just obliterating these guys. Let's go ahead and get some cinematic shots here. There we go. There we go. Nice. I think there is a way to get rid of the... Is it Control U? There we go. There we go. So yeah, you can see the Americans pushing in. Just getting some cinematic shots here during this epic mortar. Oh, the German mortars trying to fire. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Russia going in with that heavy artillery. Got a German tank over here doing what it can. Doing what it can. So epic. Taking out some Russians. Let's go ahead and turn back on. Or not. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys. Woo! So yeah, see, we got a Panther trying to take out this anti-tank Russian squad, but they're gonna fall back as quickly as possible. All right, so let's check this minimap. We're starting to see some abilities being dropped. Yeah, they've got a, I mean, they need airdrops. I mean, they need carpet bombing on this position if they want any chance of taking the center. The Germans have, yes, they have taken the center. They took the center with, it looks like a grenadier unit. We do have some reinforcements popping up as well. So that's definitely gonna cause some issues for the Allies. I think they need to push and obviously retake that one. But with this building being gone and the lack of MG support, it's been very difficult, or I shouldn't say very difficult, but more difficult for the Allies on holding the center position. And now, ooh, getting a little aggressive here. Look at this. The Centaur going in like he don't care. Going in like he doesn't care. He's just trying to lose armor right now. There we go. He's gonna get out of there. Wow, that was gutsy. The Germans are gonna try to basically not let him get out without. Oh no, Germans fall back. Oh, that's bad. There you go. They're falling back. They were trying to get that armor, but it was quick enough to get out of there. So the Germans still hold on to the center. We got some Royal Engineers who are holding the front line in this center, pushing back the Germans. Germans are now setting up an MG. And we also have an anti-tank over here. So anti-tank rocket launcher. So there goes more German forces holding this front. Uh-oh, looks like something's dropping here. Oh yeah, a little barrage coming in. Though not really taking out anything. I don't know if he just assumed that there was units over there. It's hard to tell because we can see everything. They have a fog of war. And now the U.S. is going for a charge. Look at the Germans are like, hold position. Look at that. Yeah, the U.S. is out of there. As soon as they set up that MG, they're like, nah, not going to happen. All right, we do have some stuff going on back here, though. A lot of stuff kind of, I don't want to say distractions, but they're basically, they are diversions. And, oh, nice. Got this Panther showing up, taking out this Russian T-34 medium tank. Flamethrowers doing what they can. Oh, look at this tank going. Come on, take it out. Come on, Germans. Turn this battle around. They're holding on. 229 or 292 against 452. But it looks like the Allies. Well, no. Allies are still not able to take the center. So here's the thing. Will the Allies continue to push for that center? Or will they go for the other, like, will they go for, like, it seems like the Russians might be trying to get behind enemy lines. You know, instead of going for the victory points, they might be trying to distract the Germans, get less men to defend the center. And by doing that, you know, taking the center because it's, you know, not as defended. But yeah, it seems like the red German player, he's got this under control. Ooh. Is Panther getting hit there? What hit him? Oh, it's probably this T-34. That's probably what hit him. He needs some reinforcements, though. Oh, there we go. Anti-tank. Look at that. Setting up so quickly. And that's going to turn this battle around. This Panther is going to fall back. And we've got another one. We've got another one. That German engineering, man. Coming in. Really turning this one around. We do have... Ooh. What are we... A Sherman Firefly. Hell yes. That's closing in. Let's see what this thing can do. Look at that thing. That's awesome. So he's trying to fall back. He doesn't like that. That's fair. So, oh, the Firefly. Nice. Opening fire on that German infantry. Now the anti-tank trying to set up over here. Oh, a good hit, but they're still active. Oh, they're going for it. Look at that. Oh, right in front of them. But that front armor, that's the toughest spot, if I'm not mistaken. The front armor of a tank is, again, it depends on the tank, but that is usually the toughest part of a tank. That's a pretty good job. They wiped out that anti-tank, and that's going to give a lot of life to the Allies over here with their armor. They might be able to push in now. Seems like they really clean. Oh, wait, no, the Germans going in for another assault here. And we've got the German tanks being repaired. So they might be tossed into the fray pretty soon. Same thing over here. Let's see, what do we got? The center is being captured. So it seems like the Allies took it out. Allies, they neutralized it, but now the Germans are coming back to try to recap it. Let's see if the Allies try to do anything about that. They are sending in some infantry. Nice, get in there. Trying to prevent these Germans. They just might do it. The Germans gonna counter push here? Maybe. They got some grenadiers nearby. Wow, a lot of Germans on this side as well. We got some tank support, some armored support. Whew, man, what a fight. What a fight. Okay, so I'm being an idiot right now. What is this? A searchlight. I've never seen this. So I assume this can find. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they're being super defensive here effectively, right? See, they're oh wow, that can spot a lot of stuff from a great distance. So that's gonna make it pretty easy on the Germans realizing when the Allies are going to attack, right? So with this spotlight, if they start to see a massive force headed that way, they can quickly mobilize forces, because right now they have a light defense. Right now they're still just trying to hold on to the center. And then what do we got here? Some US forces taking the center victory point. German armor trying to fight back there, but we got some British armor kind of protecting these Allied infantry and trying to cap this one. This has just been a heated fight over here. And look at the Germans are still in this one, guys. They're still in this one. They're coming back. It's now 417 to 292. Let's see how this is progressing over here. So yeah, the Allies are making great progress. I mean, they have pushed the Germans all the way back to their bases. This is not good.
The ability is ready for use.
Oh God. Here we go. Now they're shifting over to the center. Wow, the Allies, man. They are just in control right now. Here comes some German tanks getting these Americans on the flank. Look at that. And some infantry support. We got 3 Panther tanks. And there we go. The US, yeah, they were in a bad spot. They're going to fall back and get out of there before they lose their lives. But yeah, this is crazy. Crazy engagement. All right, so it seems like the Allies are slowly getting back in control. You can see that their numbers they stopped going down. German forces, or the German alliance, or Germans, they are starting to lose points here once again because they only control 1 victory point. So that was a really good play by the Allies. Instead of focusing so much attention, now obviously they did focus some in the center, but instead of focusing all, they spread out their forces and caused a lot of commotion on this flank over here. Oh man. Centaur, man.
Ready to go.
Just clearing out these guys. We got a Panther over here close by though. We might get a little armored engagement. You just got to be very careful in these types of situations. You just don't know what's going to be around the corner. Whether it's going to be anti-tank, a tank, MG, that's the fun of it, right? That's the thrill of the game. You just don't know what to expect. We're also seeing a lot of Germans over on this side kind of building up here. Now, the Allies are pushing heavy. We've got 4 armored vehicles, tanks, and now, oh yeah, they're going for the victory point. I believe, let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we got a little defense here. Oh my God. They're trying to clear this out, and sure enough, they do. Let me get a better view here. So that's not better. Sorry, guys. I'm getting you. It's really strange controls for Company of Heroes replays. It's nothing like Total War. But anyways, the Germans are making a push on this side. It's kind of, there's a lot of trees over here. It's kind of hard to see. But that's what that spotlight really helped them accomplish, on seeing what's on this side and see if they can do any damage against it. We got more Germans really grouping up here, using the trees as a bit of camouflage to hide the... Ooh, what is this, a tiger? Oh no, this is a Panther. Looks like a tiger because it's, you know, it's got stripes. But yeah, we've got some German tanks holding on to that center. The Allies still hold on to the center victory point, which the Germans need to move on. Got an MG up on this slope. Not much you can do against this armor. This is not good. Allies coming for this victory point. There we go. Look at this guy. Look at him coming in. Opening fire is just so epic. Like, ah! Back! Back! There we go. They're going to take out these allies. Oh my god. Here comes the Russians, men. Here comes the Russians. They've got 3 T-34s putting down a lot of suppressing fire, trying to take out an MG, pushing back. Oh, and now the mortars opening fire on these guys. This is an anti-tank unit, which they've got to watch out for, but it seems like they've got it under control, and the Russians are going to be able to close in here and maybe potentially neutralize or even take out this victory point. And folks, that's gonna be 3 victory points that the Allies control. Get in there, guys. There we go. So the tanks are clearing the way. The Germans aren't done yet, though. And they did neutralize it. That is not good. They're gonna start bleeding points here very quickly. Ooh, rear armor hit. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, the Russians, even though they neutralized it, let's see if they can take it. Even if they take it, I don't know how long they can hold. Germans are making a pretty good counter assault here. Oh, man. Expect these points to really bleed out. There we go. So epic, man. All right, let's see what else is going on. Oh, okay. I really wish I could zoom out here a little bit. Well, let's look at this German point of view. They've got, you guys got to get out of there. They're dropping something on these guys. Wow, okay, 200 points left for the Germans. 417. The Allies are still in the 400s. That's insane. All right, yeah, the Germans are now mobilizing. They've got a pretty solid armored squad here, I guess you could say, that are gonna make a move, I assume, for this center position. A lot of American forces over here, a lot of American infantry. It seems like the U.S. player is very infantry focused throughout this battle. I haven't seen too many armored vehicles. We got a tank destroyer, lots of tank destroyers. Yeah, he's just countering that heavy German armor. And that's gonna push back all these Panthers. Let's go back over to this side where we can see the Germans are, well, they've fallen back. I mean, this has been neutralized, which is good. And wait, whoa, what's going on in the center? The Germans actually took the center victory point. So that's gonna help them out a little bit. In terms of victory points, it is even right now. Mortars really softened these guys up. Germans still opening fire. There we go. Oh, that's not good. All right. Germans have lost the center position. Allies trying to cap it. Right now, the Allies have more victory points, but the Germans are about to reclaim their victory point on the very right side from the German point of view, the one that they've been hanging on to for a long time. Allies are going to go in there for, well, they're not going to get, well, they're going to try to get in here and fight and stop them, but it doesn't look like one infantry and a T-34 is going to be enough. We got 2 armored vehicles over here, 2 tanks. U.S. moving in with some rifles as well. What are they doing? Yeah, it seems like a waste. Yeah, get out of there. All right, so all the victory points have been captured. Allies once again in control of 2 of them. We got a huge push for the U.S. infantry. Nice, Germans coming in, trying to slow down this Allied assault. Oh my God, come on, take out that armor. Just every couple minutes, it seems like the Germans are just really losing their, oh my God. Look at this tank train. They are here to reclaim. They are here to push them back. Oh no. The artillery is exposed to T-34s. We've got a Panther getting focused down here. They're trying. Let's see if they can get out of there. Come on, come on, come on. You got this. There we go. He's out. He's out. Good job there. But that artillery is going to be gone. What a good push. Great push by the Russian force. U.S. pushing. They're going to, oh, mass retreat, guys. Mass retreat by the Germans. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is a tiger, guys. Holy shit. Look at this thing. This thing is ready for combat. Ready to turn the tide. And just when you thought this was over, the tiger arrived to turn the tide. Maybe. Maybe.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
There we go. There we go. That tiger putting down a lot of heat on that T-34. And the Russians, just like that, are going to have to fall back. The Allies really need to mass up here and get ready for a counter assault. Got to get ready for that tiger. Look at this thing. Look at this beast of a machine. God damn. All right, in the center, the Germans have taken the victory point. That is giving them hope. Over on this flank, the Allies still hold on to that victory point. Got some vehicles rebuilding over here. So here's the thing that I remember. I might be mistaken, so don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure late game is where the Germans really thrive, right? Because they've got some excellent, excellent tanks, which they can use in this battle here. So the longer this battle goes on, the better the chances for the Germans. Now, they've got to start taking these victory points, and it seems like things have calmed down a bit. I can hear myself once again. I can hear my voice because the music was so loud. It's awesome. The music's epic, too. It's just like, it's got almost like that, just like epic Star Wars kind of vibe to it. There we go. There we go. We got it. Okay, so as soon as the battle calmed down, we're straight back into the action. Got a lot of anti-tank. Taking out their anti-tank, that armored vehicles. We got some flying U.S. forces, and they're going to fall back. And just like that, the Germans, thanks to the Tiger tank, might take out this capture point. Over in the center, it's still controlled by the Germans. They've got a nice defensive perimeter over here. They do have a Panther just putting down supporting fire. Now, the U.S. got some British, the Turquoise player, going to try to take this cap here, this victory point. Germans moving in their tank. Let's see what they can do. Oh, man. Ooh, the tank is gone. It is gone. Wow, that was a good move. Oh, yeah, nice flanking support there. Nice. Got a cruiser going in, supporting these British. And the British now control, the Allies control the center. And once again, we're basically at the same victory points that most of the game has been at. But the Germans, you know, they're hanging on. They're hanging on. They're holding on at least to one victory point at a time. And that's what they're going to need if they want any chance, obviously, to turn this one around. A really big push here. Holy crap. Oh, my God. And we're seeing this tank. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, my. Okay, so huge, huge push by the Allies. They want this point. They want it bad. We're 41 minutes into the replay, and just like that, the victory point has been neutralized. It is, no one controls it right now, and now you're going to see the German points slowly tick away at a much faster pace. Allies still holding on to 416 points. Oh, man. We got a mass barrage going on in the center. Russia still pushing up with their T-34s, trying to push back the Tiger. We've got an epic status battle here. Ooh, this Tiger might die here. No, 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 no. They both mutually fall back. They're gonna go back to safety. Oh, but the Germans have more armored vehicles pushing up, guys, pushing up. Fantastic. So the Germans, they're really holding on in this area. Oftentimes, I'll see them build up a lot of tanks, and then they make a push, right? And that's really what has helped them hold on to this position. Oh, okay, okay. A little bit. Oh, nice, nice. We got some Russian artillery. Oh, but it gets taken out. That's the thing about that artillery. It's basic. It's just a truck. All it takes is one hit, and it's gone. A little too aggressive there with that artillery, and he loses it. Oh, now this tank has been, well, oh, no, he's losing control. And then, oh, there goes the German tank That's unfortunate. The Germans really need to hang on to everything for dear life. Now the Germans have 2 victory points. 2 victory points. They have the center and they have this position. Germans are not done yet, guys. And now they're slowly chipping away at the Allied numbers. Nice. Clearing out the trenches. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, Allies still holding on to this victory point. My question, though, is where are the Allies? What have they been doing? Do they have a mass force ready to push out? Doesn't look like it. I mean, I'm looking around here. I mean, other than the U.S. forces coming in.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
Oh, there we go. Russians getting their T-34. Allies now trying to take this position. They can't have the Germans take too many points. And look at this tank train coming in. Oh, man. Mass barrage there. U.S. falling back. They do neutralize the point, but the Germans should be able to reclaim it here pretty quickly. Oh, wait, wait. Here we go, here we go. There's this Allied push. Here is their forces. Massive, massive amount of tanks here. Got the T-34. Multiple T-34s. Got a Comet tank.
Centaur attack tank ready and waiting for orders.
All right, the German armor about to have some pretty, it's about to get nasty and over here with this tank battle stuff. Let's just get, look at it. Oh yeah, look at the T-34s. And the Germans holding their line. You got this, this is a Panther? Yeah, Panther medium tank, just absorbing so much ammo. Wow, wow, and the Germans are falling back. They're gonna make their stand right here. And here we go, massive, look at this, just epic tank battle. The Germans are down to 74. 74 points. The Allies hold on to 2 victory points. The Germans, they're still holding on to this one. They've been holding on to this one for most of the game. Germans have some sneaky forces going around the flank. Little hammer and anvil with this anti-tank infantry. There we go. Rear armor hit. That's what you got to do in these monstrous tanks. You got to try to get behind them. Go after the weaker armor. 66 points for the Germans. 66 points. 65. The center point has been neutralized. That's going to stop the points. That should stop the points from bleeding. My God. The Germans. Oh, nice anti-tank. Taking out that British tank. U.S. sending up a lot of anti-tank. That's all I'm seeing from the U.S. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Where's that headed? Oh, going after their defenses. Nice. Nice. The Germans now have 2 victory points. I mean, slowly but surely, it seems like the Germans are definitely getting more control, gaining more control in this battle. The Allies are now less than 400 points. Now, it definitely feels like this battle so far has been one-sided. I mean, there's no, it's obvious. I mean, it's 391 to 65. But, you know, the Germans, considering the points, if you look past the points, the Germans have not given up too much territory. You know, it's kind of bizarre in a way, the fact that it's so one-sided, but yet the Germans still control about, what, 40%, 45% of the map? Now we got a massive German tank squad pushing up. U.S. infantry trying to hold back here, but what can they do against such reckless hate? And there we go. We got a Panther going in the center. A lot of Panthers. Oh, nice. Just backing up to that U.S. infantry. U.S. infantry falling back. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Get wrecked. This flamethrower doing what he can, but he gets I can't even talk right now. What's happening? It's insane. He got evaporated there. So, massive artillery bombardment. T-34 is closing in. And the Germans, once again, are being pushed back. Once again, the Allies control 2 victory points, and they're ready to seal the deal. They're ready to end this one. All they've got to do is hold on. They just have to hold on, be super defensive, and they've got this one in the bag. 50 points. 50 points. Now less than 50 points for the Germans. All right. Do or die. Do or die right here. This has got to be their last push. What do the Germans have? Do they have enough? We do have some infantry. This might be the time where people are starting to run out of points, or they start to rely on lesser troops. I mean, we saw some glorious units fighting each other during like the 40-minute mark, 35-minute mark. We'll see what we're going to get here at the 50-minute mark. All right, so, oh, the center has been neutralized. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh. Bombardment coming in, but the Allies, they're going to be able to take this one. Germans going around the flank. Or, I'm sorry, Americans going around the flank. We got a Tiger tank holding against this U.S. push. They're getting hit from multiple angles. That's all right. This Tiger can take it. He can take it. Oh, we got a flanking maneuver by the Germans. These U.S. forces are surrounded. Russia setting up some support. Oh, there we go. There we go. U.S. is holding on. 40 points, guys. 40 points. Less than 40 points now. Now we got some extra armor units coming from the Germans. They're making a push. They've got to take this center. It's do or die. Like I said, they have no more time. They've got to take it right here. And you can just see the just how desperate the Germans are right now. The fact that they're pushing up with their entire tank force, just trying to take the center. Oh, we got to get some cinematic views of this. Look at this. Oh my God. So epic. So epic. Look at this, man. So awesome. Push, man. They're trying to take it. Oh, sorry, guys. My bad. Did not mean to pause it. Alright. Let's look at the UI so we can actually tell what's going on. There we go. The push was successful. Multiple German tanks on a suicide mission right now. And they've got them on the run. They've got 20 points, though. 18 points. They are less than 20 points. The Germans hold on to 1 victory point. It's the center point. It's the most difficult point, though. 14 points. And now the Germans are capping this one. 13 points, 12. There we go. There we go. That should stop the bleeding at 12. They cannot lose a single victory point any longer. They've got to hold on here if they want any chance of winning this one. They basically, they don't have the comfort zone. They don't have the buffer zone, the space, the points to lose any more victory points. And it seems like the Germans are penetrating the center, and they're going to go ahead and capitalize on it. Those fascists. Oh, the Germans, they might want to fall back there, yeah. No, they're still, oh, gotta take out that tank. Oh, we got another tank over here. We got a Tiger Ace. We're getting multiple Tigers. Tiger B, look at this. Germans, man, are just decked out in these awesome, awesome tanks. U.S. pushing hard with their infantry. Not sure what he's trying to accomplish here. Just getting evaporated right now. Just surrounded by multiple German tanks. There we go. Germans took the center. And they now control this front as well. They have the most victory points. All they have to do now is hold it. And the U.S., I mean, you really gotta put yourself in the shoes of these players, especially the Allies. They were so close. They are so close to victory. But you can't put your guard down. You can't let up. Because if you let up, if you put your guard down, you're going to give the enemy an opportunity to turn this one around. So at this point, the Allies are probably still feeling pretty confident. They just need a good counter push, and they will win this one. That's all it takes, is a solid counter push. Got the priest over here, howitzer mortar. Nice. Yeah, they definitely need a lot of mortars. They need a lot of anti-tank. They are desperate for anti-tank. I mean, look at this. The Germans just pretty much going full armor, full tank. Do have some anti-tank pushing up from the U.S. forces. Got to be careful here. Got to be careful. Getting a little too close to the Germans. Nice little fire there. Fantastic, fantastic. There we go. Rear armor hit. Fantastic. He's got to get his... Yeah, get out of there, man. He can't afford to lose any more tanks at this stage of the battle. I mean, we're getting close to an hour here. 54 minutes in. And, you know, for the Germans to come back in this one, they've got a long way to go. But they can do it. Nice. I mean, why are they going in like this? Why did he just throw away a tank? What are the British thinking? All right, so we got a huge arsenal of tanks over here. Artillery firing down. They need something. They need something for these German tanks. They might even want to make a push over here, but there's even a decent number of tanks on this side as well. I think the Germans are in just full defense mode. Full defense mode. I mean, the Allied forces might want to even consider going around this flank.
Rifle squad ready for action.
But the Germans seem to have some infantry kind of scouting out this area just in case. They might be going for this victory point, but look at the defenses over here. And that is the reason why we saw the Germans. I don't even think they took this one once. So this right here is probably why. But they don't need it to win. They don't need it to win. Just got to hold on. And my God, look at this defensive force. All right, we got some Russians moving in. But do they know what they're moving into? I mean, this is not going to be a cakewalk. There's a lot of German tanks here. Sure, it's nothing like the tanks over in the center, but we'll see what these T-34s can do. Nice, we got some anti-tank coming up. Yeah, this is a losing fight. Losing fight. And the Russians know that. They're falling back.
Another vehicle has been lost in the defense of the Rodina.
Nice. Very nice. And the Germans have these two victory points. They're so close together that it's fairly easy to defend. They've still got this on lockdown. The Allies, are they going to be able to come back? Now, I know in the intro, I said that this is a great example of why you should never surrender and why you could, you know, you can crawl your way out of defeat, but I didn't say that they actually can do it. So you guys have no idea if they can pull this off or not. So far, it's looking good. We definitely have a bit of a comeback, but the Allies still have 300 points. 300 against 12. This is going to be challenging. Very challenging for the Germans here. So yeah, the Germans kind of moving around tanks, just scouting out the area, knocking down trees as they maneuver from victory point to victory point. But the longer... Oh, whoa. What was that? Got a tank down. I'm not sure what that was about. But the longer the Allies wait, the stronger the Germans are getting. The stronger the defenses are getting. It's just, well, you know, but again, you don't want to get too aggressive, right? Because if you get too aggressive... Oh, wow. Less than 300 points for the Allies. If you get too aggressive, then, you know, you're just wasting points. You're just wasting men. Look at that. Now they got their defenses set. Got a flak gun. Flak 38. just opening fire. Oh! And there goes that flak gun. Good God. All right, that's not good for the German defenses. They might have gotten a little too aggressive there. That was wise for the Allies to just push up some men and take out those defenses before they could really establish them. So that's going to be good there. Let's go back over to the Allies side. Let's see what they got here. What are they working with? They got some vehicles in the back. They're trying to repair. They got some T-34s. They're going to need a lot of anti-tank. Infantry this is a pretty bold push here by this infantry unit, the squad. They're gonna try to neutralize it. That could be huge, and they neutralize it, guys. So they're gonna stop the points for bleeding, but the Germans going in there with some tanks. This is a gutsy move by this German tank, getting hit hard by multiple anti-tank weapons and tanks. The infantry closing in. They're gonna try to recap this one. Oh, nice. Oh, a nice little barrage there. And the Germans make another push. Come on, cap it, come on. Allies gotta move in. You gotta stop them. They're delaying them. Come on, send in those T-34s. Do they have enough for these Germans? Man, as this battle goes on, it's looking more and more like the surface of the moon. We are at an hour mark, guys. It has been 1 hour since the start of this battle. This is just a marathon match, guys. Marathon match. There we go. There we go. Here comes the counter push, I believe. U.S. forces going in with some anti-tank armor. They need support, though. Where's those T-34s? What are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, get out of there. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the HUD. If we can. I guess we can. There we go. So, mass German charge of forces. The Allies also sending in forces as well. Good God, look at that. I'm going to be taking some screenshots here, guys, because this is so epic. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. German artillery about to go down. Let's see what he can hit here. Nice, nice. Nothing too devastating, but he does get some hits. And the Germans continue to hold on to the center. And the Allies, man, they're struggling. They just can't get through this tank defense. They just can't get through it. They're trying. Got a comet tank. They just need more anti-tank. I know that's like common sense at this point, but they just need more. Oh, they're trying to recap it. They're trying to at least neutralize it. Here's the thing.
Engineer section is waiting for orders.
Here's the thing. Should they send like a sneaky force and maybe cap some of these territories over here? And just try to hurt the points, the ammo, I mean the oil, like whatever they can do to take away from these Germans, because these the frontal assaults here, not working for the Germans. And look, they just fall back to the safety of tree cover and they just repair them. They got plenty of engineers here doing what they do best, repairing these German tanks and making it very difficult for the Allies to make any kind of progress here, any kind of dent in the defenses. We do have an ally barrage incoming. Let's see where this lands. See where this is headed. Not sure. I don't see anything yet. 12 points. 12 points, man. That's crazy. Oh, and we're just at the calm of the battle right now. Both sides trying to, you know, repair their forces, trying to prepare their tanks. And every time the allies keep going in here and they keep losing tanks, they're just feeding these tanks. They're giving them experience. And obviously the allies not getting any experience because all their tanks are dying. We do have a tank over here, 3 stars. Got some artillery doing what they can. Gotta get more artillery, gotta get more anti-tank. We got enemies just kind of chilling out together. Nice, spraying down. Looks like we got some Royal forces, some British forces. We got 2 tanks over here.
Ready to motor.
Comet tank. They might be going for this capture point, but I just don't think they have enough. Don't think I have enough. All right, so for time's sake, we're gonna speed it up ×2. And just, I'm gonna slow it down if anything critical happens, like if they capture this point. But so far, everything seems to be going about the same. The Germans just holding on to these points. There we go. They make a push for it. All right, we'll go back to normal speed here. Normal speed. So yeah, they make a push for this point. And there is a pretty, look at this. The U.S. forces going in with their anti-tanks. Oh, getting a good hit on this Tiger. But there's more where that came from. Lots more tanks. T-34 is going around the flank. Look at that. That's what I was talking about. They need to do something like that. They need to push on the flank. Let's see if these guys can neutralize it. The Allies are almost down to 200 points. There they go. They neutralized it, and they might even try to cap it. They're so close to victory. All they have to do is cap it and hold on for like a minute. That's all they have to do. Let's see. Come on, the Germans, though. They're doing a suicide mission. We got artillery bombarding them as well. And we got some German tanks closing in as well. Beautiful. Oh, nice hit there. And no, they do not. They didn't cap it. The Germans are now they're gonna cap it. So the Allies just not able to cap it there. That was so close, guys. So close to an Allied victory there. Where are all the German tanks? They're in the shop right now, in the repair shop. So we're gonna head back over to ×2 speed, just for time's sake. I know this is a longer one, so trying to keep up with it. But yeah, nothing really going on in this front. Again, the center is where all the magic is.
We have 200 points now.
Yeah, the Allies have less than 200 points. Got a tank moving up. He's gonna mow down the Germans, but what else can he do? He's just gonna get in range of the anti-tank and enemy tanks. He's gonna get out of there safely. Nice. Got US pushing up a lot of anti-tank. Here we go. All right, see what we got here. See what we got.
We now have a new Comet tank.
Nice Comet tank. Very nice. Got to get that anti-tank. Basically, the anti-tank needs to be wrecking these guys. There we go. There we go. This is promising. Nice. They destroyed the tank. Come on, come on, come on, Allies. You got it. You got it. That anti-tank needs to just keep firing. Keep firing. Oh, the artillery. Artillery going after the German infantry assault. Oh, they captured the center, guys. The Allies have captured the center, but will they hold on? There's only 9 points. 9 points for the German. 8. 7. Six points. Oh, and they neutralize it. They stop it at 6 points. The Germans are 6 points away from losing this one, and they stop it right at the right time. And my God, these Allies just have to be so frustrated. So frustrated. Nice, nice. Here comes the Russians on the flank. Russians have been making some progress over here. You can see they've cleared out some territory. But the Germans are well prepared, taking out the very expensive T-34s. And the Germans continue to hold on to the center. That's crazy. Insane, guys. That's a smart move by the Russians to try to go around the flank, but it's just not gonna pay off there, unfortunately. Maybe the only thing I can think of now is do a bit of a diversion. Maybe send like 2 tanks over here and the rest of your tanks go in the center and help the allies. Oh, look at this. They're going to go and try to cap it. They do neutralize it.
One of our Centaur anti-aircraft tanks has been lost.
Here's the thing, guys. Every time they neutralize the allies, the Germans just storm in and clear these guys out and quickly recap it. They just need something to stop that counter push. Got to keep their tanks alive. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Hold this line. Hold this line. Need more mortars. They need more anti-tank. There we go. The Germans captured it. And the allies just, I mean, I can imagine the players right now like, what the hell's going on? Come on, we had this game under control. What are we doing? They've got to group up their tank. They do have a solid force here, but will it match these German tanks? I mean, it's fairly close in numbers, but in skill and in just like what, like better machinery? I don't know. Just need more anti-tank. Like the US should be pumping out these M36. Jackson tank destroyer. Got three T-34s. Maybe they're waiting for, going in for the kill. This is we're at 1 hour and 12 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. This might be it, guys. This might be the Allied push. Will this be enough to take this point? They're now capping it. Come on, push, guys. Push, Allies. Here comes the counter assault. Bombardment coming down. Oh, this is huge. Germans gotta hold on here. They neutralized it. They have neutralized it. But will they take it? Now here comes the German counter assault going around the flank, trying to stop this infantry. It doesn't seem like they are gonna stop it. No. Here we go. Are they gonna stop them? It's stuck right here. This is how close the Allies are. This is how close the Allies are to winning this one. German tanks going down. Infantry storming across the battlefield. Insane. Absolutely insane. The Allies, though, running out of tanks. The Germans have plenty of tanks, plenty of infantry, and they're most likely going to hold on and recapture the center position. Good God. Good God. What a counter push. That was well done. Well done. Not all, no. Oh, no. There you have it, guys. There you have it. And now they're going to... Oh, Jesus Christ. So that was a really good push by the Allies. But I think the Germans have now gained the confidence to start to push towards their bases. We got Su-85 tank destroyer. Oh, man. Yeah. They have gained the confidence to now push back the Allies into their own friendly territory. Because they knew that the Allies have nothing. They have absolutely nothing after sending in that entire force. A little bit of a tank battle going on. So epic, man. Alright, more tanks moving up, infantry moving up. I mean, they've got this under control. Completely under control. And even at this point, they could go in with German infantry and start taking out these capture points. U.S. forces sending in an MG gun. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Now, you got to be careful here. The Germans don't want to get too aggressive. Nice. They don't want to leave anything undefended. And I think what the Germans were doing there, by pushing up their tanks, they're just buying time so they can put in even better defenses. Look at that. Yep, that's all they needed to do there. Now they can repair. They can put down bunkers. They got a flak gun over here. Awesome. Awesome. So it's going to be even harder for the Allies to take the center position. So the question now is, do they go for this? I mean, we got a flak gun watching over it, so they're trying to sneak in, but that flak gun is going to destroy that infantry. We'll see. Oh yeah, then we got reinforcements. There's nothing they can do. They might neutralize it, but that's about it. They're not going to cap it. There they go. God.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Insane, man. Insane. Alright, we're going to speed it up here a little bit. Now, again, they neutralized this victory point, but that's not going to really matter. Alright, let's do some normal speed. U.S. forces. They've got a couple tanks here, some tank destroyers. I think we've got, yeah, we got a howitzer. But they're gonna need more. They're gonna need more. I mean, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, for these allies, like for them to come back from this, because it's just the German position is so well established, and most of these German tanks have 3 stars or up. Like, they've got so much experience. I mean, they're even penetrating the center. Anti-tank destroyer trying to take them out. Well, he's just so outnumbered. They're down to 100 points, guys. 100 points. Flak gun, gone. T-34 clears it out. Conscripts pushing forward. No, this is combat engineer. And conscript infantry. Germans moving in with the Panthers and a Tiger tank. Infantry holding the center. German tanks in the back lines. And guys, this is the last push over here. This is the last push. I'm gonna call it. If the Allies do not get any progress over here, there's no way. There's no way they're gonna come back. I got Sherman going in. Sherman trying to support his British ally. Oh, man. They're so close to destroying this tank. He's gonna get out of there. Other tank screening for him. Look at that gunfire, man. That is insane.
Heavy machine gun crew killed.
Heavy machine gun crew has been evaporated. And the Germans are pushing the center. They're taking out the center lines. And they might even make a push for the other capture point. It's just, I don't know if they're going to have enough to break through that defense. That is insane. God, that's a crazy defense. Germans have cleared it out. Like I said, guys, I just don't see the Allies coming back from this one. They have less than 75 points. German tanks closing in on Allied forces. There we go. And just as soon as they pump out tanks, they're gone. They are gone. The Allies are all the way back to their bases. All the way pushed back. And they're just setting these tanks in one at a time. Might be able to, oh, there you go. Nice little trade there. Nice little exchange. Getting some kills. They're just throwing in infantry at this point. They're down to 58 points. We're going to 4 times speed it. 56 points. The Germans continue to hold the position. We do have a T-34, but it does not matter. Look at all that infantry. Look at all the German infantry. 50 points. 50 points. And the Germans still hold on to their victory points. Will we get any kind of counterattack? Is there any hope for the Allies to turn this one around? I don't think so. I don't think so.
The squad's gone.
Now we're gonna 8 times speed it. There we go. Yep. 34 points. Every time they send a tank in, it's gone. It gets evaporated. It gets destroyed. 25 points. There's nothing they can do. They're sending in tanks one at a time. Do have some artillery firing in the back here, but 10 points. 10 points right now. 9, 8, 7. Sex. From fear. Dry. Swine. There you go. 2 and 1. And the Germans take it. The Germans take it. My goodness. What a turnaround. What a comeback. And the crazy thing, as soon as they got control of that center, it was under their control. As soon as they let their tanks just feed and get kills, there's nothing the Allies could have done there. They definitely needed more anti-tank, but oh man, what an ending. So let's look at the results here. So the Germans win by 6 points. 6 points. Which they had those 6 points. Honestly, they had like 12 points for most of the game. But, you know, they just got in a position where they could just have these excellent tanks hold the center and hold the right side, where there was nothing the Allies could do. Sure, they had that 1 point, but it just wasn't enough. So what a comeback. I mean, one of the greatest comebacks that I've seen in this game. But to be fair, I haven't seen a lot. This was sent in by Blood Magpie, leading one of the German forces. Says, thank you. I'm sure you, if you're familiar with my Total War videos, especially 1212, I'm sure you've heard of Blood Magpie. So thank you, man, for the battle replay. This was excellent. It was a long one. It certainly was, but it was a good one. It was a good one. So guys, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course subscribe if you want to see more epic Company of Heroes 2. I'm also looking for replays. So if you have any good replays, I know it's not everyone's gonna be like this replay, but you know, I'll take anything really. I'm kind of excited to do some Company of Heroes. It's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.